Hey everybody, welcome back. We are back to do my favorite time of the month. Not, it's not my favorite time, but we are doing it. It's benefiting slowly benefiting me to see where the issues are. And the issues are with me. I know that. I figured that out a long time ago. And I'm trying to correct that by not spending money. And I'm doing pretty good with it. Although this is the Christmas season and it's getting a little harder to do, but I'm trying to budget for stuff. Here's all the yucky papers. I call them yucky papers. So we are going to go over it real quick. I mean, these are getting shorter because I'm writing them down. I've already done a few where I've walked you through to what I do. Now this one is November 28th through December 12th. So I go paycheck to paycheck. It gets paid technically twice a month unless we have an extra week in there or whatever. So I don't know if that's considered bi-weekly because it's not twice a month. So I think it's bi-weekly or whatever. He gets paid twice a month unless we have that extra one. Then sometimes he gets an extra pay. So we have our electricity bill, which is from the town. And that's 57. I split that so it's more economical for me. Our house payments due, our camper payments due, our internet is due, tumbling is due. All that's due. So we got house is 700. It's actually less than that, but we pay more, so it goes towards the escrow, so it pays it down quicker. And then we have the camper payment. Now, we know that's fiasco with the camper. So my payment was $360 a month with the old camper, and it's gone up to I think it's 411 or 410, something like that. So it really didn't go up that much more, you know what I mean? And we got a way better camper, and we haven't used it yet, but just going out there because we were done camping for the season when we got it. So we were out there sitting in it and hanging out and everything and getting it ready and stuff. There's a lot more I got to do to it come spring when we get ready to go again. But it's a nice camper. I think it's gonna work out great. Internet is $40 a month. I gotta call him too because I need to figure out how we can get more bandwidth. I gotta see our stuff on that. I need to send him an email. Her tumbling is $45 a month, which she thoroughly enjoys. She went for her first competition. She got first place on floor, second place on trampoline, and second place on mini. I call it the mini tramp. I can't. She calls it something else, but anyway, she did good. Our insurance for the vehicles and everything is due at the end of the month, and this is the end of the month. Kind of the end of the month and the beginning of the month go together. So that's 117. The cell phone, I didn't get my bill through his last check, so I didn't account for the money for that. So this is one of the months where I'm going to be behind, which kind of sucks. And I think it happens every November actually. Because my bill's 240 something like that. It should be going down, but not really because I just got the Apple Watch because my doctor said that it has, where I've been having these issues health-wise, this will help me gauge everything. So I did get one. I got a used one, Series 7. So it's not the 8, which is the latest model. It's the one underneath it. So, and it's only going to cost me like $10 a month. So the bill's going to go up by $10. No big deal. Disney is $850. Property taxes and the car registration is due this month. Now, last check I took out half for each of those. So this month, this one right here, this will be the full payment for both of those. So I can do that. The credit card that we use for all his dental work is $200. Yeah, I got to pay that off. But I also got to pay the dentist. So I need to figure out in January, I need to call them and tell them in January I'll start making $100 payments. So this credit card one, he wants me to pay it off, but I don't know if I can fandangle $300 every. $100 is going to be once a month, but the 200, I think it'll be okay. The savings, my bank, if you don't keep it above a certain amount of money, they automatically take $25 out of my personal account and dump it into my savings account. I have not been putting that back, so I've been leaving it in there. So that's coming out. It's only 25 bucks. Amazon drink, his Amazon drinks, they come out every 3 months. So the new one is going to be coming out on the 6th. So it's just before he gets paid again, and that's 32 bucks. But I can't get them in the store, so I have to order them online. So, and then I have to pay on my doctor bill. These stupid doctor bills are going to drive me nuts. And then one of his credit cards he does not use, and it has an annual payment due. So I have to pay that. I have to pay that before by the 14th. So technically I don't have to pay that right now. It's due on the 14th. So 12, I can actually wait to pay that till the next check, because the next check will come out on the 12th. So I can hold off on doing that one, which I think I will do. I will put it over here on December stuff. So that's it. So that leaves a total of $21.43.33, and it's only because that high because of the property taxes and the car registration. I have to pay that. So if I didn't have to pay that, I have an extra $300 and something off of this. So that leaves me with $7.95, and we still got Christmas shopping to do and groceries. I don't need a lot of groceries though. And he's going to have to start going back to work. So I'm going to have to fill his gas tank every paycheck, because he takes 2 trips for each pay period. So I'm going to have to figure that in again. So there's $100 right there I can take out. So that leaves me $6.95. And so we'll see how it goes. I still have, I always put gas in my car. It did go down a little bit, but not much. But so we'll figure this out, and maybe for this payment, I'm not going to do the $200 just because we need it for Christmas, and I can always pick it back up. So I don't know if I'm going to do that. It's not wise to do that. I'll have to look at the bill, and that's right here. Let me see. When is it due? I'll have to go on and see. I didn't write it down when it's due, because right now I owe $597 on this. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to do the 200. That'll bring it down to $397, and then I can start paying the dentist with this card, because I'm still paying it off. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So we'll see. And I got to spend $200 when Ariel goes to the doctor. Not this next week. The 6th and the 8th. So I think it's the 6th. She's got the dentist. So I got to use the other card that I was using for her dental stuff to pay that bill. I don't want to owe 2 dentist offices. So we'll see how it goes. So far, I mean, I'm not working. If I was working, I would have probably an extra maybe $300, maybe a little more each pay period. We'll probably double that each pay period, which would be really good. So I'm giving it through Christmas, because there's one place I still haven't heard from yet, and it's the job that I really want. And they're still looking at applications. They're not doing interviews yet. So if I don't hear from them by the beginning of January, I will call this other place that I did get accepted for, but there was still some things I had to do. I need to find out if they're still hiring. And if they are, I'll go finish that up and just do it until the other one comes through, if it comes through at all. But I need to do something, so, and it's gonna let me work at home. So that's what we're gonna do. So that is it for this one. I mean, it is what it is, you know. We're trying. Last year we used credit cards for Christmas, and we are not doing that this year. I'm not doing that. I've been taking money each time and getting things. She is almost done. I think there's like 2 things I need to order on Amazon, and she's done. I just got to do hubby. But I only got one more paycheck before Christmas. And I don't know if stuff will be here in time, so I got to figure it out. So we'll figure it out and go from there. But that is it, and I will talk to y'all guys again soon. Bye now.